Whoa, that scared me so bad. Let me shut my phone off. Okay, hi, I am here today with a Jouer Get Ready With Me / review. Now, if you guys follow me on social media, you saw that Jouer sent me a ton of products, probably about a month ago. And I asked you guys if you wanted a review, if you wanted a tutorial, like how you wanted me to do it, and there were very mixed reviews or opinions. So I'm kind of gonna roll everything into this one video. I'm gonna put the products on my face, and as I do that, I'm gonna give you guys a review on the products. It's taken me so long to get this up because I really wanted to put the products to the test. I used them on days it was hot. I used them on days it was cold. I wore them in the rain. I've worn them for extended periods of time just so I could really like form a solid opinion on everything. So I hope you guys like this video. We're gonna be here for a while, so we probably should just get started. Before I do anything, I need some lip balm because my lips are feeling gross. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with the Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer. This is basically just a colorless, smellless, odorless lip balm, and I really like it. I've been using it a lot. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with the Anti-Blemish Matte Primer. This I love. I've been using this since the day I got it. It's a really good primer if you have oily skin. It has salicylic acid in it. It's oil-free, hypoallergenic, paraben-free, and silicone-free. It does keep me pretty matte, but because the foundation I'm using is also really matte, I'm going to mix in a little bit of the Becca the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is a very luminous primer, but it doesn't make me greasy, so mixing the two together works just fine. So I'm just going to take one pump of this, and you can see it has that like luminosity to it, and then just another little plop of that. And I'm going to mix the two together on the back of my hand and then just put it on like primer. And this doesn't have a silicone feel to it. It just kind of feels like a moisturizer, and I kind of like that, but it does keep you matte. It does have a little bit of a smell to it, kind of like acid, like an acne medication smell. So it smells a little bit like medicated, but I mean, it doesn't bother me and it goes away as soon as you put the product on. But if you're someone who's very, very sensitive to smells, you might not love the smell of it. So primer is on. For foundation, I'm going to use the Jouer, of course, Matte Moisture Tint. This has SPF 15. I have the shade, I have all the shades, but today I'm going to use Beige Natural and a little bit of Hazel. I should probably get Hazel. There is also a Luminous Moisture Tint with SPF 15. Apparently, I obviously cannot wear that one because I am a grease ball. So this is the one that I love. Like, this is a really good foundation. I've worn this in numerous videos, and every time I wear this, I have people ask me what I have on. I love mixing it with, not mixing it, but I love using the Becca, the Backlight primer before I use this, because this is very, very matte. Like, there is nothing to it. It's not flat. I wouldn't say that it's flat, but it definitely is a very matte foundation. It is a thicker foundation. Like, it is not going anywhere. It's pretty thick, but I mean, it blends out nicely. It doesn't feel heavy on your skin. I really like it. I'm a fan. This is like one of my favorite Jouer products. I don't know how well this color is going to match me. I just kind of threw them together as I was talking and I wasn't really thinking. And I'm going to use my Morphe E31 brush. And I only ever do one layer of this. Ow, that just went right in my eye. I only ever do one layer because it is like a pretty full coverage foundation. Okay, so that is one full layer. Doesn't it look so nice? I feel like am I off? This white shirt is throwing off my camera. I had to like change all these settings on my camera. Now I feel like it's super bright. Oh, and I have a coupon code for you guys for Jouer. It gets you 15% off the entire site. And this video is not sponsored by Jouer. They did send me the products, but I'm not being paid a penny to make this video. I'm making it because, first off, I have all of these products, and second off, you guys asked for it. Okay, now they did send me a couple of concealers. Let me grab them. I haven't had good luck with them. I'm very, very picky with concealer, so I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Skin only because I have tried the ones from Jouer and they just don't work for me. Let me find the one and I'll show you guys like why it doesn't work for me. I seriously do not know what I did with the concealers. I cannot find them anywhere. But I'll list the names of I think I have 2 different ones. I'll put it down below and I'll like write a little thing about why they didn't work out for me. So I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin. Where the heck is it? I'm like a mess today. Jeez. Okay. But pretty much everything else I put on my face is going to be Jouer down to my eye primer. This is the only thing. I don't know. I really tried to make them work. The one kind of made my under eyes look a little bit crepey. So once I get this blended in, I just like to go back in with my foundation brush and just, who is texting me? Oh, it's my husband. Today's his birthday, my baby. Anyway, sorry. I like to go back in with my foundation brush and just kind of blur this line so that it doesn't look unblended. There's like little fuzzies all over my face. Okay, and then to set my under eyes, I am going to be using a powder. Duh. Oh, I found the concealers. So this is number 2, number 3, and number 4. 2, 3, 4. And I've tried this one, number 2, on my under eyes. And for some reason, like when I blend it in, it kind of makes my under eyes look a little bit crepey. And just not their best. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I love Jouer, like how they link their products kind of like click together. I think that that's so cute. But I don't know. I just didn't have great luck with the concealer, so sorry. Okay, and to set my under eyes, I'm going to take a mixture of the mineral powder, and I like this shade here for my under eyes. Pearl de Ivory. It's definitely not pronounced that way, but that's what I'm gonna go with. I'll put it on the screen. So that's the one that I like to use on my under eyes because it's kind of brightening. And then I mix in a little bit of this glistening brightening powder. This stuff is awesome, but it's super, super bright. And it's a little bit too bright on its own for me, but mixing them together is glorious. So I'm gonna take my brush from Kat Von D, my little double-sided brush, and I'm just gonna go into the powder and then into the brightening powder. Tap it off and set the under eyes. Okay, I actually really love these powders. They're mineral, so I feel like I always feel like mineral powders are a little bit lighter in consistency than a traditional powder. I keep this one in my purse. This one is, oh God, I'll put it up. But this one matches my skin tone really well, and I use this throughout the day, like to take down the shine or just to touch up. So the mineral powders from Jouer, awesome. Next, I'm gonna take their eye primer. This is the Longwear Eye Brightening Primer. This is good. I have very greasy, oily, gross eyelids, and I'm very picky with eye primer. I feel very passionately about eye primer, and this works. It really does work. And I like that it's like concealer colored, so you can kind of cover up the veining and redness. But this is good. I approve. So if you have greasy eyelids, don't be afraid. This will work for you. Eyes are ready to go. Oh, I hope you guys like this video. I've been so excited to film it. I really have like fallen in love with Jouer. I used to hear Ingrid talk about it a lot, but there's like not many YouTubers that talk about Jouer. And I love that it's getting more popular on YouTube because it really is a great brand. Okay, I'm gonna take my E40 from Sigma. You guys, I have so many eyeshadows. Okay, let me go into my stash and figure out which ones I'm gonna use. Like, I probably have 80 of them. Oh gosh, hang on. Okay, I found the one that I want. This one is Almond, this guy, and it's just like a matte brown, like a light brown. It's really good as a transition shade. So I'm gonna put this into my crease. Sorry if you guys can hear Emma. She's in her bedroom and she's talking to someone very loudly. Isn't that such a nice transition shade? It's like the perfect color for my skin tone. Do you guys hear Emma coughing? She's sick. She was like up all night coughing. I felt so bad for her. And that was with Robitussin. Okay, that is good for that. Oh, let me show you guys this real quick. This is probably my favorite, my favorite row of Jouer eyeshadows. So we have Chestnut, Cappuccino, Truffle, Licorice, and Cocoa. I grab for these all the time. I love the matte black. It's a really deep, intense black, but look how pretty that shade is. This in the crease is also gorgeous. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into the shade Praline, which is right here, and I'm just gonna take this on my finger and I'm gonna put it all over my lid. This is a super bright satin finish. It's not flat and matte. It has a little bit of life to it. I really, really like this color and it's super soft. So I just take that all over my lid and then I'm gonna go back into Chestnut and I'm gonna use a dirty L&Y brush and I'm gonna put this on the outer part of my lid. I'm gonna have to go give Emma some cough medicine because she is hacking. I'm gonna go into Cocoa, which is this guy, and I'm gonna take that same brush and I'm gonna run some of this in the outer crease and on the outer part of my lid, just to deepen things up. I like these shadows because even the super, super dark ones, you know how with the Lorac Pro, like the Lorac 1 and 2 palettes, those shadows to me can be very scary and intimidating because as soon as you dip your brush and you have so much product that if you make a wrong move, you're done, like you're starting over. And that can be scary, especially if you're not that comfortable doing your eyes. These, even the very, very intense shades, give you the intensity that you want, but they don't, I don't know, they're just like very easy to blend and work with. I love the shadows. Their eyeshadows are probably my favorite thing that they do besides their lipsticks. I love the lipsticks. Oh, I love their eyeshadows. I've been so excited to talk with you guys about their eyeshadows because they are bomb-tastic. I almost did a Snapchat story the other day about the eyeshadows when I was putting them on, but I was like, no, I'm gonna make them wait until the video. So next I'm going to take, I don't have a black like kohl eye pencil, so I'm just gonna take my L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering one that I use all the time, and I'm gonna tight line and do my waterline. And I'm gonna take my E36 from Morphe and I'm gonna go back into Chestnut, this guy, and I'm gonna run some of this on my lower lash line. Pretty much the whole lower lash line. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go give Emma some cough medicine. I'll be right back. My daughter officially hates me. Cough syrup is disgusting. You have to admit that. Do you hear her? She's in the bathroom like, Mom. Sorry. I am sorry. Back to my E36. And I'm going to go into Cocoa right here. take some of this on the outer part of my lower lash line. Am I in focus? Something's itching me. And then I'm going to take Praline, this little guy, with a Sigma. That's a word I don't use very often anymore. I feel like I don't use Sigma. Sorry, I feel like I don't use Sigma as much as I used to. E21, and I'm gonna put this on the inner part of my lower lash line, just to brighten things up. Hey, this is just a very basic, like, soft eye, but I really like it. I've done this same eye look like 4 times, and I don't know, I'm always happy with it. So now I'm gonna take the black shade. This is Licorice, and an angled brush, and this is one that I got at like Michael's. It's my favorite one. And I'm gonna line my upper lash line. I think I'm gonna take this little guy. This one is Meringue. Yeah, Meringue, this one. Oh, sorry, this guy. It's just like a very neutral, soft shade. Pinky shade almost. It's nice and soft though on the brow bone. Nothing too cray. Okay. So now I just need to put some mascara. I have a Jouer one that I've never tried, so we're gonna try it together. Okay, so this is the, it just says mascara. I'll put all the like exact names down below for you guys. This is in the shade Noir. I think that's how you say it. I'm so not French. So we're gonna try this out. I've never tried their mascaras. I don't know why. Just something that I kind of accidentally skipped over. The brush just the brush just looks like a traditional mascara wand. Like it's not a fiber wand, it's like a traditional one. Ooh. I can tell right away if I'm gonna like a mascara. Like from the jump, I can tell this is good. Okay, I don't love this mascara on the lower lashes because the brush is kind of a thicker brush, so I feel like I'm going to get it everywhere. So I'm just going to use my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash, which is what I always use on my lower lashes. Oh, and guys, down below, I'm going to list some of my favorite Jouer products, like from every category, just in case, like if you're someone that finds that we have the same like makeup tastes and like lipsticks and things like that, eyeshadows, I'll just put mine down below just in case anybody cares. Don't forget, I have a code YWP15 off. I think that's what it is. It'll be down below. Okay, so I only have one bronzer from Jouer, but luckily I love it. I have it connected with my blushes. Look how beautiful that is, right? Like these blushes are so pretty. This one, Rose Dye. Like I love it so much. It's picking up a lot brighter on camera. In person, it's like this really, really soft mauve shade, and it is divine. Gorgeous. I love it so much. And the bronzer I have is Suntan. Ugh, it's so nice. It's just like matte and easy and blendable, and I'm using my Ita brush. So I'm gonna contour a little bit. My God, my phone is blowing up hardcore. It's just so easy to blend. Like you could slap it on your face and it would just look good. Because it's really soft. Love the powders. I find that all of the Jouer powder products, eyeshadows, blushes, bronzers, anything that's a powder is done really, really well. Like they're super soft and just the formula is so blendable. Oh, pizza's here. I can hear the pizza guy in the driveway. Look how pretty that blush is. Like, it's just so nice. Ugh. Okay. So now for highlighter, I love these 3 highlighters. And I'll tell you what I love about them. These are the 3 that I have. So I have Camellia, Tiare, and Champagne. This one's my favorite. Tiare. This guy, so pretty. These are a cream bronzer. These are a cream highlighter, but you can put them right over top of powder and they do not go weird at all. Like I always do, like you just saw, my bronzer, my blush with powder, and then I put this on top. Never goes funky. These are just like, I don't know how to explain it. The cream is it's not super creamy. It's like a dry cream. That's the only way I can think to describe it. But I just put it on with my finger and kind of tap it out, and it's just so pretty. Look at that. Oh, I love. This is like, you guys are getting my everyday Jouer makeup routine, because I've been testing out all of the products and like all of the different colors, but these are the products that I keep going back to. So this is like my favorite Jouer products. Get ready with me. God, I feel like I'm talking a lot. Nicole. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. Even though we don't need to draw attention to this little schnoz, I'm gonna. Okay, so now for one of my favorite parts of my routine, the lips. I love these 2 lip products. I talked about them in my September favorites, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did. I don't have any lip liners from Jouer, so I'm just gonna go in with, what do I want to use? I'm gonna use this one. This is from Kaplan MD. Their lip liners are kick-ass. This one's in the shade Rosewood. So I'm gonna line my lips with this, and then we'll get to the lips. I mean, you know what I mean. Okay. Okay, so I lined my lips. Now I'm going in with the lipstick in Dusty. You guys have seen me wear this a ton of times. I've had this one in so many videos. I love this lipstick. It's one of the most gorgeous, I guess it's like a nude shade. It's like a mauve nude, but the formula is incredible. I love this. This is like my new everyday lip color. Isn't it so pretty? And then I'm gonna take the gloss in Mimosa. This is the one that I said is like a highlighter for your lips, because it has this like gold sheen to it. Oh, it's so pretty. Do these have a smell? Let me see. No, I didn't think they did. Okay, so I think we are pretty much done. I am going to set my face with my Skindinavia setting spray. Oh, I did want to mention these to you guys. They're, what are these called? Creme eyeshadow crayons. I did use one of these in my green, like fall eye tutorial that I did, so you can see it in action. I'll put the video down below. My description box is going to be like packed. These are really good. I'm very picky with eyeshadow crayons. These do not make your eyelids feel greasy. They don't make your eyeshadow crease, and they hold up really well. So these are really, really good. Yeah, I feel like I have jabbered on enough, but honestly, like, no matter what you pick from the brand, you're gonna be happy with it. So yeah, I think that that's gonna be pretty much it for today. I hope that this video helped you guys. I really do think that Jouer is like a top of the line brand. I cannot for the life of me figure out why more people do not talk about it on YouTube, because it's a well-made, well-run, good brand, especially the powder products. Like, the powder products blend like you're in a dream. Like you're honestly sleeping and you're dreaming about blending eyeshadow, and it just happens. That's how I feel the eyeshadows are. So any of the powder products you will not be disappointed with. Yeah, I really hope you guys liked this video. I am such a big fan of Jouer. I thank them so much for sending me all of these amazing products. Like, I am so lucky. Trust me, I know that, and I thank God every day that I have this amazing job and I have all of you guys. It's just like, it's a dream come true. Okay, so I love you guys so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye.
I'm so excited but so nervous. Like, I'm so excited, but I've been stress pooping all day. Does anybody else stress poop? Like, as soon as I get stressed, I'm sitting on the pot with my poopery. This foursome right here is doing me right, doing my body good. It's like milk, it does the body good. Anything that is a powder, powder? Hate myself. I hate you. Do your hair, Little Boy Blue. Little Boy Blue lived in a shoe. Wait. Did Little Boy Blue live in the shoe? Oh no, it was an old lady who lived in a shoe. But did Little Boy Blue live with her? I don't know. Is that a stupid question? I think so. So yeah, thumbs up and what? So yeah, thumbs up, subscribe. Okay. So yeah, thumbs up and now I'm jaded. Now I'm jaded. So that wait, see, it's the shirt that's throwing the light off. It's the shirt. I know it is. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we're gonna do the eyes. Oh, maybe you should look at the camera when you're talking.